Since April of 2024, over 150 U.S. college campuses have been swept up by protests, openly embracing radical communist ideologies, even going as far as creating encampments on college campuses. These tent cities have become training hubs for notably terrorist-like activity. Interestingly enough, the acceptance and promotion of communist literature sheds light on these ideologies' influence on the protesters. The protesters then became violent, resulting in arrests with almost 2,400 people arrested nationwide. The majority being outside agitators indicates that most protesters aren't associated with the college campuses at all. In a public outcry, alumni of Harvard University, including popular YouTubers who are using their platforms for awareness, have slammed Harvard's leadership for its complete silence on the violent displays of hatred towards Jews on campus. These influential figures are screaming for help while people on the ground are being harassed on college campuses. Pamphlets given to protesters showcase how to fight, extricate themselves from the clutches of police officers, and craft weapons out of everyday school materials. Jewish students urge for immediate action. They advocate for stricter enforcement of the school's rules and a re-education course on how to participate in productive discourse. These events raise serious questions on if we should protect terrorist values as free speech, or is it the same as screaming a bomb threat in the theater? It is evident that ideologies rooted in violence are influencing these demonstrations, leading to an environment that may foster destruction. But it is essential to understand that dealing with these ideologies requires more than just force. It requires communication and understanding. We need to talk more to our younger generations, support mental health, and encourage anti-racism rhetoric within healthy boundaries. The world our children have to deal with was created by the boomers, and it is our responsibility to help them navigate it without falling prey to radical ideologies. Humiliating them or belittling their beliefs will only serve to push them further away. It is crucial to foster an environment of love and understanding where everyone feels heard and valued. Understanding and addressing the issue of radicalization in protests is of paramount importance. It's not just about managing the present, but also about shaping the future. The stakes are high, and the time for action is now. The future of our children and the world they will inherit depends on it. As we delve deeper into these ideological protests on college campuses, an alarming discovery comes to light. It appears that the protests are not just fueled by internal values, but also by external ideologies. Shockingly, communist literature and propaganda have been found in the crowds. More concerning, the police have discovered educational materials of communist origins likely aimed at shaping students' ideologies. This presence of communist literature is troubling, as it may influence young, impressionable students still forming their political beliefs. This highlights the urgent need for students to develop critical thinking skills to discern and question external propaganda. The presence of such material raises serious concerns about the true nature of these protests and the influence of external ideologies on students. Our suspicions were correct. Colleges are exposing students to communist and socialist ideologies. Evidence like printed pamphlets and militia training sessions is irrefutable. The presence of communist literature at these rallies is no coincidence. It points to a well-organized effort to spread these ideologies among students. Some even call it a death cult, highlighting the severity of the situation. However, this is a complex issue. Not every protester is aware of these ideological leanings, nor does everyone support them. Yet, the influence of external ideologies on student protests is a serious concern. Students must develop critical thinking skills to discern, question, and independently form their opinions rather than be influenced by external propaganda. Colleges must be held accountable to ensure students are well-informed and capable of critical thinking. This is a wake-up call for us all to remain vigilant and informed. As we move forward, let's maintain open dialogue and promote understanding among differing viewpoints. This is key to shaping a more informed and tolerant society. What are some effective ways to counteract propaganda and promote independent thinking among young people? Let us know in the comments below.